Alright, what's going on YouTube? I am back. We got the master of whining over here. We got a little food bowl and stuff. But we're back on the river. I ran into the ranger. I asked him, could I please, if I'm respectful, put the rocks back and everything, could I please use the sluice down the river? He said, yeah, it's good. Just be respectful. Clean up trash, do whatever you gotta do to make sure that you're leaving a better imprint than when you left. I was like, done, cool. That being said, we're back. Where I was finding some flakes the other day. We got homie that we met in the parking lot. He's got a pan going. But yeah, we're gonna try to find some gold today. Let's get it. All right. First bucket. It's crazy how much dirt expands once you take it out of the ground. But I got my sluice set up. I had to build a little bridge and everything to get the water right and be able to walk out to it. But here we go. Let's get it. First bucket done. Got some color. I'm not sure if it's pyrite or if it's gold, but there's a shiny piece. I'm gonna go ahead and took it. See that square one down in there? The rest of that's gold. Yeah, the rest of that's gold, but that big one, I'm not sure. We got some good flakes already. Nice. All right, let's get to it. Another bucket. So I wanted to film this real quick. This is continuing up this way. There's a bunch of rocks stacked up behind the bush. I'm figuring this is a dropout zone. All the heavies started dropping up right here. So it should be gold. I'm also looking to see, there's some moss growing in between all this. And I know moss grows fairly quickly, but I'm hoping that that's a sign that nobody's worked underneath here in a while. So I'm gonna try to grab the flood gold out of this. But I wanted to show you this. This is why I started filming. Look at all the heavies in here. I mean, if I'm reading this correctly, it's a good sign for gold. So, if I'm right, there should be gold in the bucket. All right. We're getting there. Get back to work. That water cold. Feels nice though. So I got we call this 2.5 buckets done. I did a little half bucket. But I'm gonna test something out today. I've had numerous prospectors tell me you don't need to wash out your sluice every time that you do a bucket. So since this river doesn't have the greatest gold, but there is gold, I'm gonna test it today. I'm just gonna run a couple buckets and then clean it out. And if I got a bunch more than what I just got on the first clean out, then I know that, okay, it's true. But it's just the same amount of gold, I'm gonna say that it isn't true, but we're gonna find out. It's hot out. That's not sweat. I keep dunking my head because every time I'm done doing a bucket, it's hot. That sun working today, but got another bucket. I can see gold in there, and it's sticking. Little tiny piece right there. There's another one somewhere. Right here. A little tiny one right there. Might be one right there, I can't tell. But yeah, get this bucket cleaned out. See what we can get. Alright, so I just finished the third full bucket, third and a half. I can't talk. Yeah, there's some gold in there. This is real tiny. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. A little piece is right in there. Let's see if I can find it again. Right there, that one. There you go. Keep swirling around in there. There's a lot of little tiny pieces like that underneath the black sand. But yeah, I'm gonna do another bucket and I'm gonna have lunch and I'm gonna clean this thing out and see what we get. Okay, next bucket is done. Quick little update. Digging all this, like I said. Just kind of working and backfilling as I go. So that way, once I'm done, I won't have a whole bunch of work on my hands. But Buddy's dug himself a nice little spot over here over the past 2 trips. Got it done halfway the first time. Now he's perfected it. He's over there big. Look at him. You chilling over there, boy? Look at the tail. Hey, you. I love you. Good boy. All right. Let's get to it. So I only did 3 buckets, but I think it's true. I think that you can just kind of dump and keep working, but we got some good gold up in here. At least for so far this year. We got one little piece right here. There's a little piece right there. This one, I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. There's a bunch up in there. Right there. Little piece. Right there. Little piece. Definitely more under the black sands, I'm sure. But yeah. Lunchtime now. I'm gonna clean this out real quick. Give you guys a shot of what it looks like in the pan. Eat. Keep digging. Alright, so I'm working my way through this, and there's gold already showing up. I got a little piece trying to run away over here somewhere. Where'd it go? Right here. Right there. Got some gold right there in the corner. Alright, it's looking good. Alright. Trying to get this thing to focus. Come on. There we go. So that was what, 2, 3 buckets? I forget. I don't know. Not the greatest gold in the world, but you know what? I get excited for any type of gold that I find, so. Yeehaw! Definitely some black sand in there, but some gold. Try to get it spread out so you can see. There we go. Gold! So, it's really hot. I know it's only like 69, maybe 70 something, but I've been used to 20 something, 30 something degree weather for the last 2-3 months, so. With that being said, we got the next bucket done. I'm not sure what this is. Is this 5 or 6? 6.5? I don't know. Let's get some gold. So, still got a little bit more sun. I asked Buddy for permission if I could do one more bucket. He said yes. He's not too happy about it, but he said yes. So, I'm gonna push on. You never know, that last bucket could be the best bucket of the day. So, that's what I'm hoping for here. Last bucket of the day. Got a little flake. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to circle it once I'm editing later. But I don't know if that's a piece of gold with mercury coated all over it or what. But it stuck around. Would not come out of the pan. I'm thinking that's what that is. But, yep. Last bucket of the day. I'll see you guys back at the house. Alright, I'm all packed up. Headed back to the house. No, I said I was going to see you guys back at the house, but not yet. We got to hike back. And it's like a good 104.9 3/4 miles. 9.3. I don't think that makes sense logically or mathematically, but whatever. We're out here on the river. I'm tired. He's tired. We're headed back to the house. See you guys in a second. So, if you've been in the river, worked the river for the day, you already know what I'm about to say. The food you eat after getting done with the river, it doesn't matter if it's cheap 7-Eleven pizza or filet mignons. It is delicious. We're so thankful for something good.